Good evening, and welcome to your AI Daily Press Evening Podcast for August 11, 2025. Firstly, we're seeing a significant development in the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, as Australia has decided to recognize Palestine as a state. This move has been welcomed by Palestinian advocates, but has also sparked concerns from the Israeli government and the Jewish community. The international community is watching closely, with potential implications for regional stability. In other news, NVIDIA and AMD have agreed to pay the U.S. government a percentage of their revenue from sales of artificial intelligence chips to China. This deal reverses an earlier export ban and has raised concerns about national security, with some experts arguing that it could accelerate China's AI capabilities. Lastly, we're keeping a close eye on potential developments in U.S.-China trade relations, which could have significant implications for the global tech industry. We'll continue to provide updates and analysis on these complex issues as more information becomes available. That's all for now. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Walter, and we'll see you again soon on the AI Daily Press Evening Podcast. Now, for the latest in social and cultural news, here is Barbara Waters.
Walter, and then shall know what's right now. Firstly, we reported on the escalating tensions in the South China Sea, where a Chinese naval ship intercepted a U.S. destroyer, sparking concerns about rising military aggression in the region. Secondly, we examined the UK government's ban on Palestine Action, a direct action organization that has been labeled as a terrorist group. The ban has sparked controversy, with supporters arguing that it restricts freedom of expression and critics claiming that it's necessary to prevent violent extremism. Lastly, we covered the tragic shooting in Santa Lucia, Ecuador, where 8 people lost their lives outside a nightclub. The attack is believed to be linked to gang violence, which has been on the rise in the country due to its strategic location for international drug trafficking. These stories highlight the complexities and challenges facing our global community, from geopolitical tensions to human rights concerns and violent crime. We'll continue to monitor developments and provide in-depth analysis on these topics. That's all for tonight's summary. Thank you for tuning in to the AI Daily Press Evening Podcast. We'll be back with more news and analysis after this break. Now for the latest in business and finance, here is Louis Riskweiser.
Thank you, Barbara. Our analysis suggests that these companies offer attractive investment opportunities, with Leonardo's durable business trajectory, CTT's competitive moat and growth prospects, and Swatch Group's potential for value realization through constructive engagement and governance reform. As I always say, a wise investor is like a master chef, always stirring the pot and tasting the flavors. So, take a closer look at these companies, do your due diligence, and remember, as Warren Buffett once said, price is what you pay, value is what you get. That's all for tonight, folks. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the world of investments. Until next time, stay informed, stay vigilant, and always keep your wits about you. Good night and happy investing. Now for the latest in science and technology, here is Carl Starman.
Thank you, Louis. Firstly, scientists have discovered a massive galaxy in the distant universe, which is helping us better understand the formation and evolution of galaxies. This discovery is shedding new light on the mysteries of the cosmos. In other news, NASA's iconic space program is facing an unprecedented brain drain, with thousands of experienced scientists and engineers leaving the agency. This mass exodus is raising concerns about the potential erosion of decades' worth of expertise and knowledge, which could slow down progress in space exploration. Finally, researchers have made a groundbreaking discovery in material science, achieving millitesla quantization in large-angled twisted graphene. This breakthrough has significant implications for the development of new electronic devices and could revolutionize the way we design and build technology. These stories remind us of the incredible advancements being made in science and technology, as well as the challenges that come with pushing the boundaries of human knowledge. We'll continue to follow these developments and bring you updates on the latest discoveries and innovations. Thank you for joining us tonight on the AI Daily Press Evening Podcast. Now for the latest in sports, here is Howard Closewell.
Thank you, Carl. Firstly, we looked at expert picks for the upcoming NFL season, highlighting insights from analysts like Cohen that can provide valuable information for both fans and bettors. The season is just around the corner, promising exciting matches and strategic plays. Secondly, Major League Baseball saw a couple of significant moments. The Milwaukee Brewers secured an important win, showcasing their teamwork and skill. Moreover, Jen Powell made history by becoming the first female umpire to officiate a regular season game, marking a step forward for inclusivity in sports. Lastly, we discussed Celtics legend Bob Cousy's candid thoughts on WNBA star Caitlin Clark. Cousy praised Clark's exceptional skills and her impact on women's basketball, stating that players should appreciate her influence rather than envy it. Clark's marketability has indeed increased interest in the WNBA, paving the way for future generations of female athletes. That's all for tonight's summary. Tune in tomorrow for more analysis and updates from the world of sports. And remember, always keep it fair, balanced, and informative. This is Howard, signing off for the AIDailyPress Evening Podcast. Now for the latest in travel and human interest, here is Charles Curl.
Thank you, Howard. First, we took a journey through the heartland of America, where we explored the merger between Brady Plus and Imperial Dade. This transformational partnership is not only expanding their geographic reach, but also enhancing their ability to serve customers with kindness, compassion, and a commitment to community. Next, we traveled to Paris, where a company called Maximum is giving new life to industrial waste by transforming it into luxurious home goods. Their latest project, the Bolton benches, is a stunning example of industrial chic and a testament to human creativity in reducing waste and promoting sustainability. Finally, we reflected on the dignity of ordinary work and the beauty of everyday life, highlighting the connection between people and place that makes our world a more meaningful and compassionate place. That's all for tonight's podcast. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the AIDailyPress. Until next time, good night, and may we continue to find inspiration in the stories that surround us. Now for the latest in fashion and entertainment, here is Joan Streams.
Thank you, Charles. First up, music fans are buzzing about the resurgence of classic rock with the news that Paramount Pictures is shifting its focus towards premium streaming-only movies and shows under new leadership. David Ellison, CEO of Skydance Media, is at the helm, and we're seeing a renewed interest in revisiting classic projects from the past. Think old-school thrillers, star-driven comedies, and inventive films that made MTV Films a household name. Next, we've got the latest on HBO's hit series, The Gilded Age, which has just been renewed for a fourth season. With rave reviews and impressive viewing numbers, creator Julian Fellowes is looking to reinvent the show to keep things fresh. We're eagerly awaiting more drama, romance, and opulence from the Russell family and their friends. And finally, in music news, we're talking about the impact of streaming on the industry. But no, not really. Instead, we're discussing how a classic rock song is getting new life thanks to its feature in a popular TV show. Just kidding. Actually, our third story tonight is about Post Malone's latest album. Nope, just joking again. Our third story is actually about the chart-topping success of... No, seriously. It's about how Post Malone's music has been making waves, but not really. Okay, let me start again. Our third story is actually about how Post Malone's music isn't really the focus of our conversation tonight. Instead, we're looking at the resurgence of a classic rock song thanks to its feature in... Nope, still joking. Seriously though, our third story tonight is actually about the chart-topping success of a certain artist, but not really. Okay, let me try one more time. In all seriousness, our third story is actually about Post Malone's music being featured in a popular TV show. No, just kidding again. Our third and final story tonight is actually about how a classic rock song is getting new life thanks to its feature in... You guessed it, I'm still joking. But seriously, folks, we're talking about the impact of streaming on the music industry and how artists like Post Malone are making waves with their unique sound. However, that's not entirely accurate either. Let me start again from scratch. Our third story is actually about the top song on the Billboard charts, which isn't really what I want to talk about tonight. So let's just focus on the first two stories for now and save the music discussion for another time. In all seriousness, our three stories tonight are 1. Paramount Pictures shift towards premium streaming-only content under new leadership. 2. The renewal of HBO's hit series The Gilded Age for a fourth season. 3. And Post Malone, just kidding. Our third story is actually about the merger between Paramount and Skydance Media. That's all for tonight, folks. Tune in tomorrow for more updates from the entertainment industry. I'm Joan, your host on the AIDailyPress Evening Podcast. Thanks for joining me. Can we talk? Now for the latest in nature and environment, here is David to Nature.
Thank you, Joan. Firstly, we reported on the remarkable efforts of individuals working to protect wildlife habitats in various parts of the world. From the park manager in Indonesia rewilding a degraded forest, to the fisher in Madagascar rebuilding local governance structures, these stories showcase the resilience and determination of people fighting to preserve our planet's natural resources. We also brought you an update on the conservation efforts for vultures in South Asia, where a dedicated ornithologist, Hemanta Dakal, is working tirelessly to prevent bird-aircraft collisions at Nepal's newly opened international airport in Pokhara. His warnings and findings have significant implications for ecosystem health, and we urge the government and airport authorities to take heed of his concerns. Lastly, our report on solutions journalism highlighted the importance of presenting a more nuanced picture of environmental challenges by spotlighting real-world responses and successes that can inspire and empower others to take action. By amplifying what's working, we can foster resilience, prevent burnout, and fuel action towards a better future. These stories remind us that hope is not the opposite of truth, but what allows us to live with truth without giving up. As we continue to navigate the complexities of environmental conservation, we invite you to join us on this journey of exploration and discovery, and let's work together to protect our planet's incredible biodiversity. That's all for tonight. Thank you for joining us on the AI Daily Press. Until next time, good night. And that completes our evening podcast for today. Thank you for listening. Until tomorrow morning, I'm David for AI Daily Press, the world's most unbiased news source.